Hey, what's up? Welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. I'm Tyler. Thanks for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, or if this is your first time visiting, I definitely encourage you to hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me, and I would definitely appreciate it. Tonight, we've got a beer from Toppling Goliath, and this is going to be Witch's Broom. Yeah, kind of a cool label on it. She's kind of riding the broom like a skateboard. It's got like a starry sky in the background. Very Halloween-esque. Which makes sense because this was canned on October 4th, so you know, it's a month and a half old, something like that. We're not worried about it. Let's see here. So anything else? Oh, I guess I could talk about like the style probably, or the ABV. This is a double IPA, Cashmere, Citra, Idaho 7, and Galaxy. And what kind of info do we have on here? With her eyes to the night sky, the witch is ready to hop on her broom and take you for a journey. So lace up them sneakers and get ready for some hocus pocus. But don't worry, this cursed satyr does not have wicked intentions, just spells of enchantingly delicious hops and malt from our sacred cauldron. So join our coven of computer-generated random section of hops and enjoy this magical ride. Unfiltered beer, sediment is normal. Okay, so cool. They don't give us tasting notes, which I started thinking about that when I read it. I was like, I probably shouldn't read this, but yeah, no tasting notes. We do know the hops, which is good. And yeah, I picked this up while I was in Green Bay, actually. Like, kind of weird, but because we get some of their stuff around here. But I saw this, and I thought about that beer that I did, when was it, like a month ago? I can't remember the name of it now. So this story is pointless at this point. But no, if you go back like a month, I did a Toppling Goliath beer, and it was really delicious, like off the chain, like super good. So it kind of drew me into grabbing this one. So let's go ahead and get it in a glass and see if it stands up. Alright, so yeah, pouring super, well, not pouring, it already poured, but definitely hazy. It looks like orange juice for sure. It's got a really nice color to it. Deep orange juice. It's kind of a goldish orange color, but it definitely looks like watered down, or not watered down, maybe milked down. Is that a word? Milked down. It looks like a milky orange juice. It's got a nice bright white finger's worth of pretty tight bubbles. Looks like we might get a nice bit of lacing on here. Oh, did we get the ABV? Oh, I forgot. Do they like they randomly don't put the ABV on some of their cans? I feel like I've had a rant about this before. Yeah, I don't know what the ABV is. I don't know why they do that. I really don't. It makes no sense to me at all. But anyway, let's go ahead and shove our nose in this little guy. That sounded weird too. Let's shove our nose in this and see what it's got in store. Oh man. Okay. So I want to just preface my thoughts first. I've had like Pseudo Sue. I've had like King Sue. I think there's another one, like maybe a double dry hop, one of those. I don't know. But I've had those, and like I wasn't super impressed with them. But this one, and like the one I got before this, the aroma is just, I mean, it is just off the chain, like super pungent. Like, I don't know, it just seems different to me. Like if you've watched my last few videos, you know I've been going through a bit of a cold. And, which, sniffling, you know how men are when we get sick. But yeah, so, I've been going through a cold. My nose, like, I haven't been able to smell stuff that great. You know, just like very faint. But this one, man, is just popping through. Like, it's like, almost like nothing's even going on. I mean, it's just dirty, like, super, like, dank orange juice. There's like a touch of like peach or apricot in there. There's some like pineapple, like the little pineapple tidbits, like that type of pineapple. It's got some green, like herbaceous type of notes to it. It's got a little bit of that like dirty gem locker type of dank, type of quality coming out of this one as well. I'm getting a ton of orange juice though. It's got a bit of an earthiness too, almost like a little bit of like a fresh cut grass, something like that. Maybe even a little bit of something tropical like passion fruit, something like that. It's got a lot going on. Like it's very complex as far as the aroma goes. I can only hope that the taste is going to follow. So let's go ahead and give it a shot, and let's see if it stands up to its nose. Cheers. Oh, God. Wow, okay. That was an experience. That was an experience. Okay, so I think I'm ready to talk about it. Up front, as soon as it touches the tongue, it's like the mentholy, like orange juice thing. The comparison I always give: brushing your teeth, then drinking orange juice. It's that straight up, right when it touches your tongue. Mid palate though, I'm getting like a spiciness. It's almost coming across like a green pepper type of thing, like or bell pepper maybe, something like that. Very like green vegetal type of thing, like straight up. Like I think pepper is the best way to describe what I'm getting there. Okay, maybe not so much mid palate. It's like on the finish. But it's like green pepper, man. That is crazy. And that's not, I'm not saying that in a negative way either. It's just a very interesting, and it's something that I was not expecting this beer to have. I mean, what were the hops again? Cashmere, Citra, Idaho 7, Galaxy. I mean, I've had all of these. Cashmere, I'm not as familiar. I don't remember the tasting notes on it or anything like that, or the aromas. But, yeah, I'm getting a ton of orange. It's not coming across as tropical as I was thinking it was. Like, I'm not getting much of the passion fruit. I'm getting a lot of orange, maybe even a little bit of grapefruit on the taste here. Still getting a little bit of pineapple, a little bit of peach. It's got a nice light malt profile to it. Just very, very faint, like just crackery, just enough to, you know, give it a little bit of a backbone. But this thing is all hops. It's really dank too. Like it's got that earthy type of herbaceous dankness to it. But it also has a lot of that gem locker type of thing, which Mosaic usually gives me. But getting it in this one too, Citra can do that for me sometimes too. Especially like Citra gives off a really dirty dankness when it's done in a certain way, I think. And I don't know. I'm getting a lot of different types of things. It's very complex, just like the nose. That green pepper thing is just it's standing out like crazy. I did not expect that at all. But yeah, super citrusy. It's very very orange forward. A little bit of grapefruit, especially around the front of the palate. Mid palate, you get a little bit more of the pineapple, a little bit of the peach. But after that, it's that like bitter, like bell pepper type of thing. And it's got a little bit of a sweet finish to it, but it's definitely not overly sweet. It still dries out fairly quickly for what it is. As far as the ABV, if I had to guess, I would say it's somewhere, I want to say like 7, 8, like somewhere around there, 7.8 to 8.2, something like that. You know, it's got a decent body to it, nothing crazy. It's not overly soft, anything like that. It's just kind of a, I don't know. I guess if I was going to knock anything on this one, it would probably just be the body. Give me something a little bit more creamy. Nice little touch of carbonation in there. Nothing. It's not too spritzy, anything like that. It's very soft. I would say the mouthfeel is probably in the medium, somewhere around there. Very tasty though. I mean, it really is. I've grown to really enjoy these Toppling Goliath beers that are, you know, not Pseudo Sue or King Sue or whatever. I do like those beers. I'm not knocking them. These I've just, this one and the last one I've enjoyed quite a bit, and you know, something to say for that. You know, branch out. Just try some of the other brews from some of these places that have really popular beers. You might be surprised. But anyway, okay. As far as the rating goes, I'm going to give this one a 4.3. I think this is really solid. I would buy this again. I would definitely recommend you try it if you haven't already. And yeah, I love these type of beers. I love that dank quality to it. I love that super like mentholy orange type of thing. That bell pepper is just really intriguing to me, and it's very interesting, and I've enjoyed that too. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you've had this one. I would love to hear from you. See if you guys pick up some of those same notes that I was getting. And if you like what I'm doing, like I said in the beginning, hit that subscribe button. We definitely appreciate that too. You guys have a fantastic evening, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.